y'all will look online and see all these people that have dated celebrities or have done this and that, and they're talking and talking and talking and saying all these things and nothing will happen because they got leverage. Okay. So a lot of times in relationships, like, you may know something about your partner and you might have leverage on them to continue getting what you want out of them. This is why a lot of people have, certain types of marriage where they have leverage, or the woman has leverage over the man. Or this is why there are certain laws where you can't testify against your spouse or whatever. So a lot of people have leverage in their relationships, and they figure out how to make the best out of it and make it work for them financially, or whatever they're asking for. Some people don't even ask for financial things. They ask for other things with their leverage. So getting some leverage is what you're going to need in order to keep collecting and keep stacking if you're in a long-term relationship, or if you are in any type of relationship where you're going to want to keep collecting. You're going to need some leverage. Okay. So a lot of people don't know how to get that. You get it by remaining emotionally intact. When you overreact, when you find things, that's how you lose your leverage. A lot of women are too emotionally unhinged to gather leverage because you react to every piece of thing that you find immediately. People react immediately without thinking, how can I benefit from this? How can I get more out of this? How can I make this work in my favor in the long term? Instead of doing that, you fly off the handle, go crazy, spew all over the place in an emotional reaction and overreaction, and you get nowhere because you dismiss any type of leverage as soon as you find it by overreacting and acting a fool. Now you wind up having to make up for your overreaction, and the leverage disappears. So in order to grab that leverage and use it, you need to stay calm, strategic, and collective. Collective of information, collective of more stuff to add to the leverage. And when you need or want something, and you kindly ask this person to do something for you out of the kindness of their heart, because you're going to give them a fair chance, and they say, no, I'm not going to do that, then you pull your leverage. Okay? But you give them a chance to do the right thing. When they don't, you pull the leverage. Okay, so yeah, you get the leverage. You only give them a piece of what you know in order to keep them in line and giving you what you want, because they hope you don't know the rest and they ain't finna bust themselves. Okay? So you only give them a little snippet. And when they start to act a fool again, you keep unfolding. Okay? Thank you for the super chat. Okay, so when you have some leverage, all right? I know some of y'all women cannot hold y'all tongue to save y'all's life, but you need to learn. You need to learn how to do this, because y'all be wanting to yap, especially if y'all be drinking. Put down the alcohol, put down the coffee, because that makes y'all want to talk even more. All right? Say less. Use your leverage. Get what you want. Don't give all of it at the same time. Give pieces of it. Thank you, Houston Rose Gardner. I appreciate you, girl. So let's say he cheated. I'll give y'all an example. Let's say he talked to some other chick on the phone, and you want a new car or a new wardrobe or a new purse. And you ask him out of the kindness of your heart, hey man, can I get the new purse? It's so cute. What? No. Well, why not? What I'm going to do for you? Oh, well, I won't go through your phone. That means that's a tip. That's the tip of the iceberg. That means I might have gone through it already. You don't know what I just found, or you don't know if I'm going to ask to go through your phone or not. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what drama is getting ready to unfold because I said the words, go through your phone. And now you're scared because you know what's in there and you don't know if I've seen it or not. So, well, you going to give me that purse? Are you going to give me that money to start a business? They're too afraid to say no at that point. Okay. You catch him off guard. You already got the screenshots. If he says, I don't care if you go through my phone, it's like, oh, really? I just want the purse. I don't want to go through your phone. I just want the purse. Well, I'm going to give you a purse. Okay, well, good thing I already went through your phone. Dude, bring up the screenshots. Start looking at your phone and he'll start stuttering. And then before you get to any pictures, he's going to say yes. And after he says yes, so, oh my God, I was just joking. What's in your phone? Can I get the matching wallet then? There you go. Okay. That's how you fake them out. Use your leverage, even if you ain't got no leverage. You gonna know if you got something in his phone at that point as well. Even if you don't have any screenshots, you gonna know you should have had some screenshots. I don't recommend going through people's phones, but if you want to fake them out, that's a good way. Okay, fake them out by like.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakudash. Double lines to the elders of GMS Super Well. Peace, salutation, like I came on the four corners, pushing the truth and sincerity. Peace be unto you, Shalom. I'm gonna play a little bit more, but this is enough right here, and I wanted to basically go about how being in a relationship. it's if you can, best thing in this truth is to remain single if you are, because this is what you deal with. This is exactly what you deal with, and I know some of this. Some brothers might know already, and some brothers be like, that explains why she's doing X, Y, Z. But a lot of women watch women like her. They watch women like her. There's another one. Her name's Ashley Dalton. I just found out about her, and those are the main two I know. I'm sure there's some. I know there got to be some other ones that I don't know about. But they basically teach women how to manipulate men, how to use men, how to get money from men, how to basically be a demon. And this is what you're going to deal with. These are the troubles in the flesh that you're going to have to deal with. Is pussy worth this? Hey, man, for me, it ain't. No amount of pussy is worth all the type of shit that she's saying that we should, that a woman's supposed to do to get leverage over a man. The best thing is if to not tell your woman anything or tell her as little as possible. Yeah, because it'll keep her on her toes and it'll keep her trying to look for leverage and shit like that. But you're gonna have to deal with wicked shit like this from a woman, and that's just the sad reality of it. I'm about to play a little bit more.
Okay, the leverage that you can also use is guilt. Whatever, even if you don't feel bad or even if it doesn't bother you, you can pretend something bothers you a lot and work on his guilt. Okay. So find something that doesn't bother you at all, that he does quite a lot, and tell him you don't like that and it's a trigger to you. But make sure it's something that he does quite often without him even thinking about it. Okay. So I don't care what it is. Just it could be like walking without picking up his feet. It could be leaving a sock on the floor. It could be like a certain way he laughs. It's just something that he normally does without thinking. That way, you're building up the guilt every day. He knows you don't like it, even though it doesn't bother you at all. He thinks it does. So now he's thinking, oh, well, she puts up with me and all these things that she really can't stand. She's a good woman. When she asks for something, I better get it because all these things I do get on her nerves, even though they don't. He thinks they do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't stand when you do this. It's kind of annoying. And then when he does it, just give him a look and act like you're tolerating it and take a deep breath. And so next time you ask him for something, he's going to feel so guilty for you having to put up with all this crap that you can't stand because you love him, even though it doesn't bother you at all. You're just pretending. He's going to get it for you. So you have some fake leverage as like guilt fake leverage for putting up with stuff that annoys you but really doesn't. Mm-hmm. Okay. He said he goes on golf trips. Let's pretend like that really hurts your heart. So when he gets back, he comes back with money and gifts for you. Okay. Like pretend like that's the worst thing ever. Pretend like that's like a pain that you've been hurt with so hard every time he has to go on a golf trip. So he brings you back more stuff and gifts. Okay. Act like it's the end of the world. Start crying, start tearing up, start getting in a bad mood when you know he about to go, even though it's fake. And so, well, you better bring me back a gift. Better be, well, then can I have some money to go shop while you're gone so I don't get so angry? To use all the stuff that he's doing as leverage, even if it doesn't bother you at all. He said he got offended when you started talking about shopping, but he's the one talking dirty. Exactly. It's like, I'm offended when you talk dirty. That's disgusting. At least I asked for something that was decent. You nasty. Tell him he's nasty. It's like, you know what? If you're gonna be that inappropriate, you have no room to get offended when I ask you to take me shopping. You're sitting over here talking to somebody's daughter with your filthy mouth, thinking that it's okay. Sir, have you looked in the mirror? You better take somebody shopping because ain't nobody finna deal with that. Okay, not for free. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sometimes you just need to tell them, especially when you know it's not going nowhere. You need to hurt that ego so the next woman they approach, they at least do better with her. You know, if you can't have him, at least make him feel stupid so the next chick can get something out of him. You know, be a girl's girl in some form or fashion. You ain't got to be a girl's girl in all fashions, but at least do a little pay it forward every now and then. Your words will ring in his mind forever. For real. If you tell some man that ain't nobody finna deal with him for free, them words will stick in his mind forever. And before he can even tell a woman that he was offended by her asking to take her shop, him asking her to take her, he gonna remember them words. He gonna be like, that woman said ain't nobody gonna deal with me for free. So he's gonna offer to pay. He's not gonna split bills. He's gonna go 50-50. Sometimes y'all gotta fix the ones y'all don't even want no more, or the ones who it's just too late with. Fix them for the next chick.
Now I know that last one y'all done heard being used, and I came to that conclusion of why women do that a long time ago, about why they uh go so hard to basically try to embarrass you or shame you. There's a lot of shaming tactics women do. It's insane. Especially they do the shit on the internet. But this next clip I want to show you in real time. NB basically using these tactics. It's in a cartoon, and it's funny that they use the NB, specifically a swirling NB, but nevertheless an NB to show this. And she got information, and well, she got her leverage, but she basically spoiled it because he admitted, his what she already knew. You know, she she got this. He has a secret, and she knows his secret. And I'm about to play this clip real quick.
Thanks, William. See you later.
Bye, Amber. See you later.
Amber! Come on, this is dumb.
No, what's dumb is how long I've been putting up with your bullshit.
Ugh.
You're right. I've been an asshole, and I'm sorry I didn't realize that sooner. But that all stops today. Amber. Whoa, here we go. Amber, I'm in...
Oh my god.
It's okay. This is why I'm always late or why I don't show. Because I'm off saving lives or stopping some bad guys or going to Mars. I wanted to tell you so many times. Did you hear what I just said?
Ugh, I know you're a superhero.
You know? You know?
I'm not an idiot. I figured it out weeks ago.
Then Why are we fighting?
We're fighting because you lied to me. You made me feel stupid and unimportant.
It's a secret identity.
There it is, in real time. She knew the secret. She intended to use it as leverage later, but he admitted it early, and now she pretending like what she said. Pretend that stuff that he does that annoys you. He does this, he does that. He goes golfing, pretend to be upset, so he feels bad. He guilts him, and this is exactly what she's doing. Exactly what she's doing. Pretending to be upset about some stuff that she's really not. Because that's what she's upset about has an absolute, it's completely stupid. Here this is, man, this out here saving the world, and you upset about how much time he spends with you.
And because you don't trust me.
I'm trusting you now.
Oh my god. I mean, it's cute you think that's enough.
But, Amber.
Fly away, fly boy. Or take the stairs. I really don't give a shit. I'd like to be alone.
And I just want to rewind and play the part where her eyebrows go from upset, because your eyebrows show her when you're mad. So as soon as he leaves, then she goes back to her regular feelings, because it was fake the whole time, pretending to be upset. That's why, man, if you can avoid women, if you can avoid, if you're not with a woman, it is best not to get one. This is the dating market. It has been reduced to this level up hypergamy culture, because all these fucking women watch it. Before that, they were watching your reading your Essence magazines, your Ebony's and stuff like that. 10 ways to get a man and get a man to do what you want him to do. They've been reading all that type of stuff. So this ain't new. It's just made its way to the internet. And man, we ain't watching level up hypergamy channels, and we not reading Essence magazine. So most men aren't aware of the things that women do to manipulate men. I watch a little bit of everything, and I say everything, I mean from a little bit of everything. you know so this just caught my eye, but this is exactly how the playbook for the NB. I know you'd have seen it before happening, and know you have it used against you, and I know it's bringing back memories. But yep, this is your NB. And on that note, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakwadash, that belongs to the elders of GMS Ruel. Peace, salutation, and shalom.